Okay, this is a video about some tie bars, cufflinks, lighters, hat badges, other things I found over the years, some of them on eBay, some of them at car shows. These are ACF-Brill cufflinks and a tie bar. I used to have these on eBay years ago. Very well made. I believe they were hook fast. Then here's a couple of cufflinks from Hall Scott Motors. See what they are here. This is based on the hood sign they would put on them in the early 50s. And somewhere I have a tie clip from that also. Here's an IC-41 pin. Probably eBay. I can't remember now where that came from, but you see it pretty good there, yeah. Reminds me there's also some buckles on eBay with IC-41s on them. They're kind of tinny. I like buckles that are cast. These are pressed metal with a IC-41 attached to it. Many years ago, I used to go to the movies down in Springfield, Pennsylvania. And next door was a place called the Bazaar of All Nations, and it was a very strange place. Walking through after a movie, and I saw a booth set up called Flint and Frizzin. A couple of guys who were SEPTA drivers had a whole bunch of SEPTA stuff. Everything you ever wanted to have was SEPTA on it. Uniform, buttons, and just all kind of things. And tie clips. And I asked if he had any Brill stuff, and he looked in a big book from Hookfast. And he said, "Oh yeah, yeah," and we ordered them. They weren't real expensive. Then later years, I asked about it again, and I think there was some reason why they couldn't sell you a Greyhound tie clip without being a Greyhound driver. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but something tells me that's what happened. Along with that, they also had one for Trailways, very nicely done. This doesn't have any Trailways sign on it, but the coloring is proper for that. Then there's a lot of stuff around. I think this was eBay here. This is a Hall Scott power lighter that I got somewhere online. It's very, very nice one. It's not been used, I don't believe. So that's something to look for if you're at a car show or eBay, maybe. Hall Scott also, between 1954 when they got spun off and in the 1958 area, 54 to 58, they started buying companies. They were trying to expand their operations. And they bought an electronics company that made little computers. I think it has in Burbank, California, yeah. So they had that for a while. Some of the projects they bought made money, others didn't. This is a little knife. Has files on one side and knife blade on the other. This is a driver's badge here, hat badge. Bodell driver, I don't know, Bodell, probably a bus company. Flint, probably Flint, Michigan. Yeah, it's Flint, Michigan, okay. And it's got a IC-41 built into it. I was at a high school fundraiser sale, and there was a table with a bunch of stuff on it, and a guy had a hat badge with a C-36 on it built in. I don't know what city it was from. I can't remember now. They wanted $8 for it. I didn't have $8. I had spent all my money that day, and I didn't have, it was back in the 70s, and so I missed that one. But evidently there's other hat badges out there with different brills on them. This is a Hall Scott's Guard Service. Had little badges that their guards would wear. Nice piece. And then the Hall Scott Fire Department also, they had a badge for those guys that would, they were probably plant workers, but they also had this auxiliary job there, taking care of fires. So anyway, those are some things that are around. And if you're at a car show and you see somebody's got a whole bunch of jewelry and things in a big case, take a few minutes and look around. You never know what you're going to find. You really don't.